stop bashing the military. I'm serious, right? I'm dead serious, right? Oppose the wars, oppose U.S. foreign policy, but like we really need to make a rule. Like, don't even oppose military recruitment. I'm at the point where I don't even think you should protest military recruitment events. The U.S. military is our best hope at this point, right? It is the biggest entity in this country. It's tied in economically, to a whole network of corporations. And at this point, all of the voices that are like, let's get along better with Russia and China are coming out of the military. Tulsi Gabbard, Michael Flynn, McGregor, Scott Ritter. I'm just telling you, right? So we need to oppose U.S. foreign policy. Absolutely oppose U.S. foreign policy. But we need to constantly be trying to communicate a message of support to the military, right? Not to what they do, not to the wars they wage, etc., but to the people in the military. We need to be communicating to the people in the military that, you love your country, you're patriotic people, you're responsible people, you're upstanding citizens, you want to help your country, we love you, we need to communicate that the military are good people, that they have good intentions, and that there are people using them for bad purposes, which is not the purpose that they signed up for. That's what we need to be communicating. And all of this crap that I constantly hear, like people, I'm at the point where, I'm not excited about young people joining the military. I'm not excited about AOC having a recruitment workshop. And, she lied about them. She certainly lied, no question about it. She lied to the, she lied to, to the media about the, what do you call it? The organization. So, about the protest against it. And I think it's despicable how AOC smeared the people that protested against the military workshop. We got to support them. But in my personal view, I think that anything that looks like it's hostile to the military itself should stop. I'm just being honest with you. Oppose U.S. foreign policy, but anything that looks like we are against the military as an institution must stop. That is my advice. Because, again, it might sound crazy, but read my book. I'm just telling you, the only hope, the biggest hope right now for forming some kind of anti-monopoly coalition to get us out of the danger of New World War is there's going to be people in the military brass. And that doesn't make any sense, right? And that's contrary, but I'm just telling you right now. Look at Tulsi Gabbard, look at McGregor, look at Scott Ritter, and this doesn't make any sense. And I'm not saying that this isn't the U.S. imperialist state, and I'm not saying I reject the Leninist theory of the state. I'm saying to you that we have to think strategically right now. Anything that comes across as we're against the military as an institution must stop. Okay? I'm just telling you. Oppose U.S. foreign policy. Say, bring the troops home. Oppose the politicians that are sending to war. But we need to be as friendly to the actual military as an institution as we can be. I'm just telling you. We have to be, right? We need to come across as if we love the U.S. military, and we do. I mean, we love the people in it. We don't like what they're sent to do around the world. But honestly, I think that right now, some of the best anti-imperialist voices, which have their flaws, are not perfect, are within the military. And my advice is we need to find a way to try to make allies within the U.S. military, because they're holding back Biden at this point. Okay, let's just be real. The generals are holding back Biden. Right? It used to be the generals were more militaristic and the Democrats were holding them back. The generals are holding, the military industrial complex is holding back Biden at this point. And that doesn't make any sense, I know. But I'm just telling you, there has been a weird shift. And the people who want war now are the globalists. It's the Rockefellers, it's the big banks, it's the Brzezinski foreign policy people. They're the ones that want all-out war. And it's the military that are saying, Joe, hello, calm down. Look how, remember when Donald Trump attacked Iran and murdered Qasem Soleimani and Iran retaliated? Take a look at that video. Look how angry the generals looked at Donald Trump for doing that. Those generals were all standing behind him. They're like, Donald Trump, you just started World War III. You have no idea what you're doing. They were furious with Donald Trump. The generals at this point don't want to have a war. It doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't make any sense. This is a bizarre time we're living in. That doesn't mean we support the U.S. imperialist state. We don't. We oppose. We want a new state, a new military on socialist principles, etc. But I'm telling you that we are living in strange times, very, very strange times, and that the hope for an anti-monopoly coalition, a lot of it's going to come out of the U.S. military, and that doesn't make any sense. And that doesn't mean we should never support what the U.S. military does. We should be 100% anti-imperialist, anti-interventionist, etc. But we need to be strategic, and we need to stop criticizing the military as an institution. We need to show love for the U.S. military. You know, I mean, we need to. I mean, there's no way around it. You know, and that sounds weird. It doesn't make any sense, but we are in strange, strange times, folks. We are in strange, strange times. I wish we would use the U.S. military to rebuild U.S. infrastructure, fight fires at homes. Perhaps exactly, Stephen. And I think that's what most people in the U.S. military would rather do. Polls show overwhelmingly that's what people in the Army want to do. That's what people in the military want to do. They're not bad people. They don't join the Army because they want to kill innocent people or kill children in some other country. They join the military because they want to serve their country. And most of them would rather be fighting fires at home, building infrastructure at home. So they want to do it. We would rather they do that. Let's find common ground.